My name is Matt. I've been making cool stuff with my hands since 1974. So my students bring me, Elmos to skin. It started because I like to see what's on the inside of toys. And so we took his skin off, and then the students are horrified of him now. You can still tickle him. I like the idea of creating, I think I just call them enduring experiences, or I think kids call them like core memories, right? Like I want to create something where these kids are going to remember this for like a long time. Like they're going to remember when they're 30. If they drive through the campus, they're going to be like, dude, I was in the cardboard robot parade on campus when I was 5. This is like 10 years worth of projects with students. It's funny to see pictures from 10 years ago because the room's so empty. You look at the pictures and you're like, what? That doesn't even look like the same place. But I like it because it's full of like the life of all the students, all the work that they've done over the years. I was a marine biology major in college, and my senior year I realized I get very seasick, like out on these research boats, and so it just wasn't for me, right? So I've always loved science, and then I've always loved art. I work with students who are going to be teachers, and I teach them how to integrate art and technology, like ideally into their lesson plans. But I think as I've done this for a while, my idea now more is to teach them what it means to be creative. In my class, I tell my students, I want you to fail in my class, but I don't want you to fail my class. Right? I want them to mess up. Like I want you to make something, and I want it to be like horrible. Like when somebody makes something in here, I have some students that are needle felting right now, and they hold it up and they're done, and they're like, oh, it's not very good. And I always say, well, have you ever needle felted before? And they're like, no. I was like, well, that's fantastic. That's your first one. Like that's amazing. Right? Look what you just made. I took a class online that taught me how to make these automatons, but it's quite beautiful. It's kind of like you just can sit there and watch it as the waves go up and down. It goes backwards too. This is our big dumpster of cardboard. I literally like go around campus and just collect cardboard out of dumpsters. I stole this from well, I didn't steal it. I borrowed it from the facilities people downstairs. I just kind of took it. I was like, I don't think they're using it. They haven't said anything yet. Here's inside this box is that's Elmo's skin. This is the Tickle Me Elmo that we skinned, but we keep his skin in there. Just we can't throw it away, really. Keep it right there. Good job. So hey, this is Matt again. So you forgot who I was. And you know what's nice about cardboard is it's so forgiving. So you cut something and it's wrong, you just cut another piece. And if it was wrong, you can just rip it off. I can't get the fish back on the Barbie doll now. Oh. There she goes. That's lovely. I didn't show you this. This is at 2 a.m. on Tuesday night. Like it's like the scribblings of a madman, right? But this is the cardboard. I came up with that idea for the cardboard robot factory, right? Like, and I kind of planned out where everything would be and how many jobs that students I would need to have, right? So literally like at 2 a.m, I'm on the floor. I ripped apart a cardboard box, jumped on the floor with a Sharpie, and I'm like drawing like. Then I had this box in the garage. Oh, and I started to build. I wanted to build him. I had this idea to build it. It came to me. I was sitting at my desk. Let me grab this thing. Hold on. Where is it? I just had it today. Oh, I think it's on the floor over there. Wait a minute. Hold on. You're filming me as I'm walking around. Oh, here he is. Here, he was right where I went. Anyway, I built this, right? I was sitting at my art desk, and I built this thing, right? This little kind of like guy like this, and I said, I think I want to build a giant automaton like this. And then I took this idea, and then I turned it into that. I guess that's kind of crazy when I think about it, like going from this to that, right? He's a gigantic automaton. One of my students is painting him now. Ready? So here I go. So he's dancing. Yeah, and he goes backwards too. I like the idea of creating joy, right? But how can I create like the maximum amount of joy, like at one moment, right? Like how can I like make so many people happy in one shot? And so I just started, when I was messing with cardboard, I made one for my head, and I like made this like long big hat I don't know what it was going to be. I just kind of made it, and then I just started adding to it. And then I made this like contraption that went around my chest, and my head went all the way up, and there was a big head on top. And I made this robot head. It made me about 10 feet tall at the top, and I just started wearing it around campus. I would wear this cardboard robot head, and I would go out at the first floor of the cafeteria where all the students kind of go up, and I would put on the cardboard robot head, and I had a little flyer, and people would walk by, and I would just go, "Cardboard Robot Parade, come and be at the Cardboard Robot Parade," and they would look at me really weird, and sometimes they would stop and talk to me, and I eventually gathered like 25 students.
There's so many things to be excited for because we worked so hard on this for months now. So I'm just really excited to see all of our work just come to fruition and see some pretty happy kids. It's really fun to just work with Matt, let loose, be ourselves, honestly, and just have some silly, goofy fun.
I saw Matt walking outside the School of Ed with a big robot head on him, and he was passing out little papers. And I said, "This sounds like a fun activity to go to." So I told all my friends, and I went.
And every time I walk in, or whenever someone new comes in, he's like, "Cardboard Robot Parade," and everyone says it, so it's like a group thing, and it feels like a community that I can finally be a part of. Cardboard Robot Parade!
I am very excited for the Cardboard Robot Parade. The thing I'm most excited for, I think, is for people to recognize my costume. It's Iron Golem from Minecraft, and I can't wait to see kids' reactions to that.
What do you think of the cardboard robot so far?
Oh, I'm mesmerized right now. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's witchcraft? Because it was glowing. This was glowing. So I was like, oh, okay. I got science and art up in here.
We're about 9 days out from the Cardboard Robot Parade. Cardboard Robot Parade! 9 days out from the Cardboard Robot Parade, and we're here making final preparations for the event. So finishing up robots, making signs, making examples of wearable cardboard robots that kids will make. So there's a lot going on.
So long as like nothing explodes and everybody's safe, but I'm here for like the chaos. I'm here for like the creative process.
What's up? Cardboard Robot Parade today, 3:30. Hi. Cardboard Robot Parade. If you have a ticket, you haven't put it in the box yet, make sure you put your raffle tickets out there in the box. Cardboard Robot Parade. It's cool, like parents have come up to me and told me like how impressed they are with the students. That's what I'm looking for. Do you want a saw? You okay with that? What's this part? This like a sword?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, this is everything I dreamed it would be. Cardboard Robot Parade! Everybody, thank you so much for being here for Greensboro's first and finest Cardboard Robot Parade. This is going to be awesome. You ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Thank you so much for coming to the Cardboard Robot Parade. We will dance until you can't dance no more. We're the hardcore cardboard robot people, right? You stay till the end, right? We are, this is it.
I ain't leaving, man.
Well, he's staying forever. Cardboard Robot Parade! Thank you so much, and I'll see you
Next year.
next year. We did it.